going to lead you through today's professional development experience that will give you strategies for connecting the activities you lead to STEM careers and helping youth see themselves as someone who can do STEM. Hello, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Carson. You can take almost any activity you're doing with youth and connect it with STEM careers.
We'll start by watching Dagan connect wearable technologies to STEM careers in discussion with youth.
So what type of careers do you think are involved in making wearable technology happen?
Not technically all, but most jobs like marketing, coding, engineering, and stuff like that.
Okay, cool, thank you. What else?
Engineering and craftsmanship.
Oh, some crafting going on too? Yeah.
App development.
Oh, so there's lots of careers, and we're gonna as we work, we're gonna talk about how some of those ideas that you talked about, I heard some dietitian from this group, some doctors. So I wanna infuse those as we discuss, like how does a dietitian use this information? We're gonna talk about that as we go.
I like assembling it because just the fact that it's connecting and like the idea of it like working together to make something as a whole is really beneficial.
I heard you talk about assembly. What do you think of careers now in assembly, like putting things together?
I think like if you're a manufacturer or any type of engineer, especially like when there's jobs that are making computers or any type of other products, you need a big group of people and nice materials to be able to make certain products that work well.
And do you think, well, what are the people involved in that assembly process right now? Because right now we have robots assembling a lot of the things in today's world. So what other careers do we need to make those robots work?
Engineers for them.
Right, engineers for sure, right? Yeah.
Dagan says to make career connections, listen to youth, hear what they're saying, and ask them questions. Having these conversations puts the ideas of careers and jobs at the forefront of their minds and connects their interests with possible careers.
You can ask, what kind of things are you interested in? If they say helping other people when they're sick, we could connect that interest to a career aspiration by telling them a doctor or nurse does that as part of their career, and then ask them, how would a doctor or nurse think about this problem or use this information?
You guys that you've seen on TV or anything like that? A heart monitor, an EKG or something like that? To come up with all this, what type of careers do you think need this type of information? Pulse.
A doctor.
Doctor like a nurse.
A trainer like a
Physical training.
Physical trainer?
I mean, physical, personal. What physical trainer?
With some illnesses, like, I don't know, like sometimes diabetes, like
Okay. Oh,
people
so
with high blood pressure, like they need to make sure that it's...
yeah, for sure. So that health, the health component is huge when we can just look at the heart.
For any activity, Dagan says you can think about careers connected to it and help youth to think through the careers needed to make a certain product.
There are numerous resources to assist you with activities, and one of them, named that STEM career, also connects objects to careers.
What careers are needed to produce these products? This can include getting them to consumers.
Take a few minutes to pause this video and have a large group discussion about what careers are needed to produce the product in one or two of the pictures.
Or you can break into small groups and have each group take one of the pictures and list the careers needed for that product.
Pause the video now, complete the activity, and hit play when you're ready.
STEM careers range in pay and educational level, as well as how directly they are involved in providing products and services.
Another way educators incorporate STEM careers is by connecting to and being role models.
We may not be experts, but we consider ourselves STEM learners.
We can also look to our community, no matter the size. Experts can visit your program, or there are places you could take youth to meet experts.
Field trip,
Road design, cable companies, water systems.
businesses and other organizations are looking for future employees and might like to partner with your program.
In this next video, to connect a class activity to a STEM expert, students visit a local engineering firm.
When youth bring their simple circuit to a group of engineers, what happens? Listen as the engineers go through the same problem-solving steps and align real-world engineering strategies to the challenge they have in building and designing vehicles. Youth see the practical application of basic STEM skills and align that to what professional engineers are doing in their careers.
So you've been learning about the engineering process, I hear, right? Well, for us, it all starts with the problem. You gotta have a problem that needs to be solved. So what have you been engineering this week? A circuit, you did one of those, right? What do we have here? What do we need to do with this? Just a light bulb? So, oh, 2 light bulbs.
Do you think you can do it right now?
You think I can do this?
Yeah.
All right, we're about to find out. So what is this then? You know what we call this?
a battery
There's
pack.
a generic name for it because there's different ways of doing it. We call this a power source. All right, so here's our power source. This is where we get all of our electricity from for now, right? So what do we need next? What's that guy?
Switch.
All right, what's the switch do?
Turns it on and off.
That's right. How does it do it?
What happens is there's electric charges in there going around circular pattern.
Yep.
And if you cut it off, it
right.
blocks.
It interrupts the
Has-
flow of electrons. That's right, yeah. Can you get it to work?
This is really difficult without reading the directions.
You're having to solve a problem without directions.
Stop it there.
That is what engineering is all about. I wish there was a handbook to tell us how to solve all these problems, but there isn't.
The students see how what they are doing connects to a real career and how the process works. The engineer additionally shares his enthusiasm for what he does and that there isn't a guide to problem solving.
These 3 examples offer some options for connecting STEM activities to careers.
Choose one activity that you'll be doing next week and spend a few minutes brainstorming with a small group about how you could incorporate careers into that activity. Write your ideas on a 3x5 index card.
Try at least one of your ideas next week when you lead the activity and let your supervisor know how it went.